Beloved ones of the eternal light, I, Archangel Michael, come to you again in this sacred now to speak of a vibration that is rising ever stronger within the heart of humanity, the song of eternal freedom. It is not merely a melody of sound, but the living resonance of the soul remembering its true origin. It is the cosmic rhythm that beats beneath every heartbeat, the call of the infinite whispering that you are far more than the limitations you have been taught to believe. This message is a reminder, a transmission, and an invitation to allow this sacred song to awaken every cell of your being until you stand as a fully liberated co-creator of divine love. For eons, you have walked through worlds of density, exploring the many textures of duality. You have worn countless forms and played countless roles. You have known the taste of joy and the weight of sorrow. You have built civilizations of beauty and witnessed their fall. All of this has been part of a grand experiment, the soul's journey to experience separation and then to choose reunion. But the cycle of forgetfulness is ending. The higher frequencies now bathing your planet are dissolving the veils that once kept you bound to fear, control, and illusion. The song of eternal freedom is rising because it is time for the human family to awaken. Freedom begins in the inner sanctuary of the heart. Before it can manifest in the outer world, it must first be recognized within. Many of you have longed for freedom in the form of external change, a new job, a new relationship, a more just society. These desires are natural, yet true liberation is not dependent on circumstances. It is the unshakable knowing that no external force can define or confine your essence. When you remember that your soul is eternal, that you are a spark of the infinite Creator, fear loses its power. You become free not because the world changes, but because you are no longer enslaved by its illusions. To hear the song of freedom, you must first silence the noise of the old world. The modern world is filled with distractions designed to keep your attention outward, constant news, endless tasks, the pressure to conform to collective beliefs. These are the bars of an invisible cage. But the key to freedom is already within you. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and feel the quiet pulse of life beneath your thoughts. This stillness is not empty, it is alive with the music of creation. It is here that the song begins to sing. Freedom is not rebellion against authority. It is the remembrance of your sovereign partnership with the divine. Many mistake freedom for the ability to do whatever the ego desires. But true freedom is not the indulgence of every whim, it is the ability to align your choices with the highest wisdom of your soul. When you live in this alignment, you no longer act from fear or compulsion. Your actions arise from love, and love is the purest expression of freedom. As the planet moves deeper into the great shift of ages, you are witnessing the crumbling of systems that were built on control. Old structures of power, economies rooted in greed, and relationships based on manipulation cannot withstand the higher frequencies of light. This can appear chaotic on the surface. You may see conflict, confusion, and sudden change. But remember, beloved ones, what appears to be collapse is in truth the breaking of chains. The song of eternal freedom is dismantling every structure that does not serve the awakening of the human spirit. Trust the process. Behind the noise of upheaval, a new harmony is emerging. Many of you are now feeling an inner pressure, a restlessness that cannot be soothed by the old ways. You may sense that your soul is calling you to step into a larger purpose, even if you do not yet know what that purpose is. This pressure is not punishment, it is the vibration of freedom stirring within. It is urging you to release habits, relationships, or beliefs that no longer reflect your highest truth. Perhaps you feel drawn to simplify your life, to spend more time in nature, to create art, or to serve others in new ways. Follow these impulses. They are notes of the song guiding you toward your liberated self. True freedom also requires radical self-responsibility. To be free is to acknowledge that you are the creator of your experience. It is easy to blame governments, families, or past events for your suffering. But when you claim your role as a creator, you reclaim your power. This does not mean you caused every hardship consciously, but that you now have the power to transform how you relate to them. Every challenge contains an opportunity to choose love over fear. Each loving choice strengthens the melody of freedom in your life. The song of eternal freedom carries specific frequencies that are now activating dormant aspects of your DNA. These light codes are awakening ancient gifts: telepathic communication, intuitive knowing, and multidimensional awareness. As these gifts awaken, you may experience vivid dreams, sudden insights, or a heightened sensitivity to energy. Some may feel waves of emotion, as if old pain is surfacing. Do not fear these sensations. They are signs that the dense layers of the old self are dissolving, making space for the liberated light of your true being. Let us now engage in a sacred exercise to attune you to this song. Close your eyes and place your hands over your heart. Take 3 deep, slow breaths. With each inhale, imagine a radiant blue flame glowing brighter within your chest, the flame of my own essence, the flame of protection and truth. With each exhale, release all thoughts of fear, doubt, and limitation. Now, in the silence of your heart, listen. You may not hear a literal sound, but feel the subtle vibration, like a gentle hum, resonating through every cell. This is the song of your soul, the eternal music of freedom. Allow it to expand until it fills your entire body, then radiates outward into the room, the city, the planet, and beyond. Beloved ones, as you embody this vibration, you become a living instrument of liberation. Your presence alone begins to free others from the chains of fear. Without speaking a word, you transmit a frequency that reminds others of their own sovereignty. A smile, a kind gesture, a moment of deep listening, these simple acts carry the power to awaken hearts. Never underestimate the impact of your light. As you walk this path of freedom, remember to remain gentle with yourself. The process of awakening is not a race. Some days you may feel soaring joy, other days you may feel heavy with old emotions. Both are part of the journey. Offer yourself the same compassion you would offer a beloved child. Celebrate each small step, for every choice to love is a victory for freedom. To anchor this truth more deeply, speak this affirmation aloud, allowing the words to vibrate through your entire being. I am a sovereign soul, eternally free. No force, belief, or circumstance can bind my essence. I align with the infinite love of the Creator and express my highest truth in every breath. I am freedom embodied. So it is. Feel these words settling into the core of your cells. Notice how your energy expands as you claim your sovereignty. This is not mere imagination, it is the activation of a living truth. Beloved Masters, the song of eternal freedom is the anthem of the new earth. It is the music of unity, compassion, and joyful co-creation. As more hearts awaken to this melody, the old paradigm of control will fade like a shadow before the rising sun. Do not fear the changes that lie ahead. Every shift, every revelation, every ending is part of the grand symphony of liberation. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be. I, Archangel Michael, stand beside you with the sword of blue flame, cutting away all cords of bondage and protecting the purity of your heart. Whenever you feel doubt, call upon me. I will strengthen your courage, illuminate your path, and remind you of the truth you carry within. You were never meant to live as captives of fear. You are the luminous children of the infinite, free beyond all measure. Walk now in this truth. Sing the song of eternal freedom with every thought, every action, every heartbeat. Let it guide you through the storms of change and into the radiant dawn that awaits. The time of awakening is not coming, it is here. You are the music of a new world. And so it is, beloved ones. And so it is.